Body language is a silent yet powerful form of communication that transcends beyond spoken words. Every gesture, every expression, and every posture we adopt has the potential to convey intricate messages about your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Understanding and interpreting body language is a vital skill that can significantly enhance our interpersonal communication skills. Welcome to Luxo-Life, your partner towards personal growth and success. In this video, we're going to delve into the art of reading body language, discover the psychology behind it, and uncover various types of non-verbal cues. We will reveal the secrets of body language that professional investigators like the FBI and CIA use to identify a person's non-verbal cues and find meaning behind their unique gestures and postures. So if you want to improve your body language reading and communication skills, watch until the end. Learn how to identify and understand the various types of non-verbal cues right here with us. Let's get started. Body language is a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries. Its roots can be traced back to our evolutionary history, where nonverbal cues played a significant role in survival and interaction. The limbic system, often referred to as the emotional brain, is responsible for processing and emitting nonverbal signs. This system enables us to express emotions, establish social bonds, and navigate the complex web of human interaction. In the realm of communication, our spoken words only scratch the surface of what we convey. It's the unspoken language, the realm of nonverbal cues, that truly holds the key to effective understanding. Body language has become an indispensable facet of our interactions. Through it, we tap into authenticity, unmask deception, and forge connections that delve far deeper than words alone. Imagine a scenario. Words assure trust, yet the slight lift of an eyebrow tell an entirely different tale. Astonishingly, research suggests that a staggering 70 to 93% of communication emerges from nonverbal cues. While words may sketch out the main ideas, it's through body language that we infuse our messages with intricate shades of meaning. Developing the ability to unravel and interpret body language is akin to acquiring a superpower. This skill not only enhances emotional intelligence and empathy, but also empowers us to communicate more effectively, improving both our personal lives and our professional pursuits. Before we dive into decoding nonverbal cues, let's dispel some common myths that cloud our understanding. One misconception suggests that crossed arms universally signal defensiveness, yet this posture can equally denote comfort or self-soothing. Another myth revolves around gaze direction, claiming that looking in a certain direction signifies deception. In truth, gaze direction often reflects cognitive processes rather than deceit. Equally misleading is the notion that behaviors like throat clearing or nose touching unerringly indicates lying. These behaviors frequently serve as pacifying gestures rather than markers of dishonesty. Our faces are canvases that paint our emotions for the world to see. A smile radiates warmth, a furrowed brow indicates concern, and raised eyebrows signal surprise. Mastering the art of reading facial expressions enables us to tune into others' feelings even before they utter a word. From a simple thumbs up to a complex hand movement, gestures are a universal language that transcends barriers. A wave, nod, or a handshake can convey goodwill, agreement, and respect without the need for spoken language. The way we carry ourselves speaks volumes about our confidence, mood, and attitude. Standing tall exudes self-assuredness, while slouching can signify discomfort or lack of confidence. The eyes are often referred to as the windows of the soul. Sustained eye contact indicates engagement and honesty, while avoiding it may signal discomfort or deceit. The physical distance we maintain while interacting reflects our level of comfort and relationship dynamics. Intimate interactions involve close proximity, while more formal interactions demand more space. The art of deciphering body language is a journey into the intricate nuances of human interaction. It's not just about recognizing a single gesture, rather, it involves a deep dive into a complex web of cues and context. Understanding body language requires a keen eye, a patient mind, and an appreciation for the silent dialogues that unfold before us. At its core, body language is a symphony of movement, expressions, and postures that reflect the thoughts, emotions, and intentions of an individual. However, these cues aren't isolated, they're part of a larger narrative. Imagine trying to understand a story by focusing solely on individual words without considering the sentences, paragraphs, and chapters that bind them together. Similarly, decoding body language necessitates observing the entire composition of gestures and expressions. Context serves as the backdrop against which body language plays out. A raised eyebrow may signify surprise, skepticism, or amusement depending on the context in which it occurs. Context provides the canvas upon which nonverbal cues paint their meanings. For instance, leaning forward during a conversation can indicate interest and engagement. However, if the same posture occurs while waiting for a bus, it's more likely a sign of impatience. Furthermore, individual cues must be considered within the context of the person's baseline behavior. Each of us has a unique way of expressing ourselves through body language. For instance, some individuals naturally use expansive gestures, while others are more reserved. It's important to account for these individual differences to avoid misinterpretations when evaluating nonverbal cues. Body language isn't limited to isolated cues, it's a language of clusters. When trying to decipher body language, it's not enough to focus on a single gesture. Instead, it's the amalgamation of cues that reveals a more accurate picture. Just as a single word can have different meanings in various sentences, a single gesture can take on different interpretations when paired with different accompanying cues. Imagine observing someone during a negotiation. They may furrow their brow, lean back slightly, and cross their arms. Individually, these cues could signal skepticism, defensiveness, or disagreement. However, when observed together, they might paint a picture of someone critical of the offer on the table. It's this interplay between cues that enriches our understanding of body language. A significant aspect of understanding body language lies in recognizing the subtleties and micro-expressions that often flit across our faces and bodies. These micro-expressions are fleeting, involuntary facial movements that convey authentic emotions. For instance, a fleeting twitch of the lips could indicate a suppressed smile, revealing genuine amusement even if the person is trying to hide it. Observing these micro-expressions requires attentive observation and a level of awareness. It's about catching those split-second glimpses into someone's true feelings before they regain control over their expressions. This skill can be particularly useful in situations where individuals may be concealing their emotions intentionally. While understanding body language involves observation and analysis, it's also important to acknowledge the role of intuition. Our brains are remarkably adept at processing nonverbal cues and generating intuitive insights. Have you ever met someone and immediately sensed whether you liked or trusted them? That initial gut feeling often stems from our subconscious processing of body language cues. Intuition is a culmination of our brain's ability to process a myriad of cues in real time and produce a gut reaction. It's a skill that develops over time through exposure and observation. Honing this skill can lead to a remarkable insight into the intentions and emotions of others. The power of a smile is immeasurable. It not only projects positivity but also elicits positive responses from others. A genuine smile can create an instant bond and foster a welcoming atmosphere. Keeping an open posture with arms relaxed and uncrossed signals approachability and openness to interaction. This posture invites others to engage with us. A firm handshake portrays confidence and professionalism. It sets the tone for a positive interaction and leaves a lasting impression. Consistent, respectful eye contact is a sign of sincerity and engagement. It indicates that we value the other person's input and presence. Incorporating active listening involves not only hearing words but also observing nonverbal cues. Mirroring the speaker's body language can establish rapport and indicate attentiveness. Mirroring and mimicking the gestures and postures of others creates a sense of connection and shared understanding. It's a nonverbal way of saying I'm on the same page. Mastering positive body language is crucial for effective public speaking. A confident stance, controlled gestures, and purposeful eye contact can captivate and engage an audience. Understanding body language is not an exact science. It's an art that requires patience and practice. Misinterpretations can occur, and that's perfectly normal. It's important to approach the process with an open mind and a willingness to learn from each interaction. The more you immerse yourself in observing and interpreting body language, the more proficient you'll become. In human interaction, body language is the unspoken partner that leads the way. Delving into the psychology between nonverbal cues, recognizing their significance, and mastering their interpretation equips you with a potent toolkit for personal growth. Well, why don't you go ahead and give body language a try? Being able to decode a person's body language gives you one step ahead of any conversation, and it's a very important aspect of effective communication. Tell us what you think. If you like this video, please leave us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more awesome and educational videos. As always, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.